one of my former teammates from AAU calls me up, and he's like,
Yep.
"Hey," he's like, "You're Puerto Rican, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Well, my name is Jeff Aubrey. I don't have a Spanish surname, so unless
Right.
you met my mother, you wouldn't know I was Puerto Rican, right?" I didn't
Right.
speak Spanish to anybody, none of that. So,
Yeah.
so he's like, "Look, there's a tryout for this league in Puerto Rico in a city. You should come. It's during
Yeah.
spring break." So I'm like, "All right, bet." I went. So I show up, and it's a bunch of Puerto Rican kids trying out for this league. We're all like college age, and then there was some pros in the gym that they were looking at as like import players. So we get, and it's like pickup, right?
Yep.
So first play of the game, I got a steal at half court. I'm coming full speed downhill. The guard reaches for it. I put it around I went full playground. Like, this is playground ball. Like, for me. Because I was like, what do I have to lose? Like, I'm going to law
Take
school.
everything
Like,
go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to law school. I was like, whatever. So I put it around my back, cock it back, took off from probably like a step inside the free throw line, dunked it. Boom.
Yep.
So the gentleman who was running the open gym, his name was Ricardo Carrillo. He ends up being the president of a professional team in Puerto Rico. So he stops the play, he tells me to come over, and he starts asking me like, all right, you're Puerto Rican. How are you Puerto Rican? Like, who's Puerto Rican? So he starts asking me about my family, where I go to school, blah, blah, all the information. Like, he didn't know me until that moment.
Yeah.
So, lo and behold, that becomes my first professional job. Like, I went and played professionally in Puerto Rico the summer after my junior year in college.
Wow.
So at the time, the league in Puerto Rico was considered a qualifying league to play for the Puerto Rican national team.
Okay. Yep.
So there was a loophole in the NCAA regulations that allowed you, if you were Puerto Rican, to play in that league for money.
I'm gonna say, and you
even
got
while
paid.
maintaining your college eligibility.